broadcast. Studio producers, when you hear, please start your archive recording. Your next time cue will come with 1 minute until airtime. For today's live show broadcast on the Georgia Southern Sports Network. Stations, we are coming up on 1 minute until airtime. 1 minute in 5, 4, 3, 2, mark. 1 minute, stations. 1 minute until airtime for this live show broadcast. Studios, when you hear, please start your archive recording. Coming up on 30 seconds until airtime, on my mark. Mark, 30 seconds. Your next and final time cue will be with 15 seconds until airtime. Mark, 15 seconds. Have fun.
The following is a Learfield presentation of the Georgia Southern Sports Network on the Georgia Southern Sports Network, powered by Learfield. On the Georgia Southern Sports Network, powered by Learfield, presented by Morris Bank, this is Hail Southern Live at Wild Wing Cafe in Statesboro. Hot wings, cold beer, and good times. Coming up, your all-access pass into Georgia Southern athletics. Hail Southern Live is brought to you by Morris Bank. It pays to bank blue. Morris Bank, member FDIC. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Please enjoy responsibly. And by Optum Orthopedics, the official orthopedic care provider to Georgia Southern Athletics. Make sure to tweet your questions to @GS Sports Network. Now let's head live inside Wild Wing Cafe in Statesboro.
Hello, Eagle Nation, and welcome to Wild Wing Cafe here in Statesboro, Georgia. This is Terry Harvin, filling in for Danny Reed, who's on the road. Well, he's in an airport, stuck somewhere between here and Fort Myers, but he'll get there eventually, so I get to step in for Hail Southern Live, one of my favorite things to do, and one of my favorite restaurants, Wild Wing Cafe. I appreciate them for being a great partner with Georgia Southern Athletics. And before we get started, tomorrow's Veterans Day. Yes? Can I get a clap? No? Well, you know what today is? Happy birthday to the Marine Corps.
Hoorah. Semper Fi.
And with that, I have Coach Jacob Byron with us from Strength and Conditioning, who is a Marine himself. So welcome to the show.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Terry.
Glad you're here. Thanks for reminding me. I have a good friend back in Macon, Georgia, who's no doubt watching. He's a Marine. So he's going to give me grief if I forgot that. Mike Napier.
Absolutely.
So from Marine to mentor, I want to get right into that, the Eagle way to the military way. But first of all, this Saturday is Salute to Service. I thought you'd be the perfect person. Actually, Danny Reed is who volunteered you up.
Perfect.
And for volunteering, I want to go right into that. You enlisted in the Marine Corps. Mm-hmm. What drove that decision?
There was a couple factors that brought me to make that decision. First of all, I was in college and I was a less than great student. So I knew that college I just wasn't mature enough to do college at that time in my life. What helped the decision is my brother is also in the Marine Corps, and he had joined the Marine Corps a year before me. It's actually a funny story. We joined the Marine Corps the same exact day. It's just a year separate. So then he had a 5-year contract, and I had a 4-year contract. So we both actually got out of the Marine Corps on the same exact day as well. But he helped that decision, and I just needed a change in my life. I needed some direction, and the Marine Corps was the place that gave it to me.
You know what I'd like to have a change right now is a couple of phone books to sit on, so I feel a little taller. I might just do this the whole time. Feel a little like a runt next to you in all kind of ways. Before I want to go more into the Marine Corps and what it taught you serving in the military. You were in Afghanistan as well, but that accent of yours doesn't sound like it's from around here.
Definitely not.
Where are
Long
you
way from home. So I'm actually originally from a really small town called Marion, New York. You probably can't even find it on a map. I graduated with like 70 kids. It's like 30 minutes east of Rochester.
Gotcha. So it's a little warmer here, except for tonight.
Yeah, for sure.
Tonight it's going to get down in the 20s, I'm told.
Yeah, they're expecting snow up there right now. So I got my mom was I was on the phone with her the other day. She said, "We're expecting snow." I was like, "Yeah, it's 70 here. It's great."
So have you gotten into the eating grits, boiled peanuts, and sweet tea yet?
Oh yeah, the big three. I got into all of them.
Speaking of three, there's about to be three of you. Am I not mistaken?
Correct. Yep. My wife is over there watching right now. She's pregnant. Baby boy is due next week on the 20th. So
there you go, baby Oliver on the
baby
way.
Oliver. Yep.
Future football player, maybe a Marine. You never know.
Maybe strength coach. Who knows?
There you go. That too. I want to get right into that. So I was writing some notes down. You served in Afghanistan. Mm-hmm. What stands out from that experience to you? Looking back now, looking back at your time in Afghanistan, what did you take away from it?
Perspective, really. I mean, out of all the missions I did, I mean, I've done humanitarian missions in Mongolia, Indonesia, and Thailand, and obviously combat mission in Afghanistan. And through all of them, you just get a lot of perspective, and you're just grateful for the things that you have here, seeing the lifestyle that's lived out there, and really understanding that those people are doing incredible things with so many less resources than us, and they're so grateful for us being over there and helping them out.
That time, has it shaped your approach from the military into coaching and strength and conditioning? Mm-hmm. So before we go there, what made you decide from there, from the military to strength and conditioning, college football?
So, I mean, I don't know how much time you got, Terry, but it's a long story.
We got one segment until they tell me I got to do a commercial.
Okay.
Colin's over here filling in, and he's known to kick me off the air.
It's actually a really long story. I'll give you the short version. So, my whole life I wanted to play football. We didn't have football at my high school. So, I'd always wanted to play football. After the military, I went to college, and I walked onto a D3 school up in Buffalo called Buffalo State, and I walked onto that team. I transferred to the University of Buffalo. Started playing football there. I was a tight end. They moved me to offensive line. So that kind of got me into strength conditioning a little bit. And even then, even when I was in the military, I was running our PT for our platoon. So that was where we really all started. After that, I actually just started doing odd jobs around. I was a dog walker. I sold mini dental implants. I worked at a bank. I did all kinds of things. And then I went back for my master's degree in health and human performance. And an old coach that was a intern when I was playing at UB, come full circle. Now he's an assistant strength coach at Buffalo, and he pretty much, I met him in the gym one time, and he told me, he said, "You're gonna come intern for us," and I said, "Yes, sir." And then that's when I met Coach Heiss, and then me and Coach Heiss, I ended up getting the job as an assistant at UB, and then Coach Heiss got the job at Nebraska, got the job here, and brought me along with him.
Well, yeah, you're the third one from Buffalo then, I guess. The fourth connection to Buffalo. Kyle Van Treese, of course, the great quarterback. Was he there when you were there?
Yes, sir. Yep. I actually coached him there, and he was as great there as he is here.
Yeah, he was year one. I wish we had him for 3 or 4 years.
Yep.
Can't imagine the records he would have broken. So that's how you got connected to Georgia Southern. Everybody talks about culture a lot. Mm-hmm. Military certainly talks about culture and team unity and having each other's back. Transfer that to football and what you see here.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the Marine Corps, like we say all the time, is the ultimate brotherhood. I wouldn't refer to any other Marine except for my brother or my sister. And I mean, that just speaks volumes to what culture is. I mean, from boot camp, starting to all the way through, no matter where you are, you believe in the culture. And I mean, even to this day, I can recite our culture was honor, loyalty, discipline when we were in boot camp. And it's the same thing here, tough, discipline, united. And it's just something you truly believe in. You understand the team aspect, and you understand from the military how much everyone else was relying on you to do your job. so that the whole team can be successful, and that's where it translates to football.
That's good stuff right there. So how do you take that also and balance? Because we've had some injuries this year, and some very bad ones, right? The knees and broken legs and everything else, it seems like.
Yes, sir.
But how do you push those players to push them to their max while also getting them ready for game week, not pushing them too much? How do you do that? That's a balancing act.
It's a very big balancing act, and I've had a lot of great mentors to help me throughout strength conditioning, and I mean, I try and do a lot of reading. You can ask my wife. I keep buying strength conditioning books when I haven't finished the books I currently have.
My wife yells at me about that too, by the way.
So
Tell her they look good on a shelf.
They look great on the shelf, except for she doesn't like it when I pile them up on my nightstand. So, but yeah, I do a lot of reading, and I do a lot of just research on people that are a lot smarter than me, and just figure out what's going to work with them. And then I mean, like you're about to talk to Marcus Sanders, who's about to come on, and he can attest that I'm pretty intense in the weight room. I push the guys as hard as I can, but I just want to make sure we push them. But I have a great relationship with them, and then we use Catapult to make sure we're hitting the right metrics. We use Purge to make sure we're hitting the right metrics, and just we're very science-based when it comes to our training.
We'll get a chance to talk about Marcus because the offensive line upstairs mentioned him in particular with y'all's relationship and working out. But that's the physical part of it. I mentioned injuries for a reason, because you are also working with those student athletes who are injured, getting them back, not just physically, but there's a mental aspect to what y'all are doing in the weight room. Address that for us.
Yes, sir. I mean, the mental aspect is probably the bigger part of injury. Return to play is what we call it, return to performance. I mean, we have all the tools that we need to help get them to where they need to be and hit the metrics they need to be. And it's getting the guys to understand they have the confidence, and get them to understand that they can do certain things. Like, I can plan on this foot, I can hit higher speeds, I can do all the things I need to do, and then build that confidence in them and just put them through kind of hard things so that they feel confident going into a hard game.
As we get ready to wrap it up, I mentioned to you on the onset, again, happy birthday to the Marine Corps. And this week is Salute to Service. So, message to other veterans who looking to find their mission outside of the mission they're in now. What's next? Do you have a message for them? There may be some listening or watching right now, and you're a great example of how you can take the military way to now doing what you're doing now.
I mean, my message to all you veterans out there trying to find your next venture is, don't be afraid to do anything. And as you've known, if you've done anything in the military, there is nothing that's out of your reach. Just make sure you're setting yourself up for success, and take care of yourself and take care of your mental health, and make sure you do everything you need to do the right way.
Good stuff, Coach. From military to mentor. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate you being on the show. Thanks for your service.
Thanks for having me.
Ladies and gentlemen, strength and conditioning coach and Marine. Do the hoorah thing for me.
Hoorah.
There you go. You're watching Hail Southern Live at Wild Wing Cafe. When we come back, we'll get a chance to visit with head coach Clay Helton.
Your cargo transportation choice in Savannah and the Southeast. For freight management, consolidation, warehousing, and more, including flexible and responsive drayage solutions. Your success is our final destination. Savannah Logistics Group.
A logistics company that strives to deliver the best drivers, employees, and customer experience through our core values of empowerment, innovation, and consistency. Savannah Logistics Group, a proud supporter of Georgia Southern Athletics.
Eagle Nation, this is William Martin from Southern Exchange Company. We're proud to always bring you the best selection of Georgia Southern gear for game day and every day. Make sure to stop by and visit us at our store across from campus on Chandler Road, or online at southernexchangecompany.com. Follow Southern Exchange on social media at SXC Statesboro for the latest gear in stock. Southern Exchange Company, the official merchandiser of Georgia Southern Athletics.
When it comes to your heating and cooling needs, don't sacrifice your comfort. Ogeechee Heating and Air has served Southeast Georgia and surrounding communities for more than 15 years. With more than 35 years of industry experience, these licensed and insured heating contractors have the experience and know-how to get your HVAC job done right the first time. Whether you're selecting a new heating or cooling system, repairing an existing system, or you just want lower energy bills and a healthier home, Ogeechee Heating and Air has the service and expertise you're looking for. Call today, 912-739-4035.
Don't let an injury keep you on the sidelines. Go where the pros go. Optum Orthopedics. They're the official orthopedic and team physicians for Georgia Southern Athletics. Thanks to Optum, our Eagles get the best care on and off the field. The good news is that Optum is here for you too. Located in our community, Optum is the leader in advanced orthopedic care throughout the Southeast. Like the Eagles, you deserve the freedom to soar. And with Optum's fellowship-trained orthopedic surgeons, you will. Your team, your community, your freedom. Optum Orthopedics. Schedule online today.
Looking to level up your brand? Since 1977, Bahama Joe's has been your go-to for custom apparel, promo products, and merch that gets noticed. From screen printing to embroidery to swag that makes a statement, we bring your vision to life. Locally owned, creatively driven, and island-inspired, we've got your back, your shirt, and your brand. Bahama Joe's, branded to stand out. Visit bahamajoes.com today.
Whether you're cheering from the 50-yard line or your living room couch, Citizens Bank of the South is proud to stand with you in support of the Georgia Southern Eagles. From student checking to home loans, they've got your back, on campus, in their communities, and beyond. Owned and managed by a strong group of Georgia Southern alumni, Team CBOTS is fiercely loyal and always bring their best, just like the Eagles. Citizens Bank of the South is banking built for champions. Local, loyal, loud, and proud to be in Sandersville, Statesboro, and Milledgeville. Visit them today at cbots.com. FDIC insured and an equal opportunity employer.
In a world where everything changes, what do? You find something steady, a comforting hand, a dependable voice, a familiar face, someone who knows your story and your name. At Morris Bank, we've spent generations working to be just that for all of our customers. We've been right here with you through every season, every challenge, and every win. Times will change, but we know some things shouldn't, because it's not just banking, it's belonging, and it's why it pays to bank blue. Morris Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Attention Eagle Nation, it's game day! And Parker's Kitchen is bringing the heat with the all-new Chewy Rhodes Hot Honey Combo, featuring our crispy chicken tender sandwich paired with Mike's Hot Honey. So before you head to Paulson, grab the Chewy Rhodes Hot Honey Combo today. Let's gatta! At Parker's Kitchen, we go big, like our huge, crunchy, juicy, never frozen chicken tenders. Piled high in a sandwich or in a meal with an extra large serving of Parker's signature sauce. Bigger is better at Parker's Kitchen.
Welcome back to Hail Southern Live, presented by Morris Bank. Make sure to tweet your questions to @GS Sports Network. Now, let's return live to Wild Wing Cafe. Once again, here's the voice of the Eagles, Danny Reed.
Welcome back to Wild Wing Cafe at Hail Southern Live. This is Terry Harvin filling in for Danny Reed, who's in an airport near you. Well, not near us. He's on the way to Fort Myers. Maybe stuck in Atlanta, Coach. They should have busted down there. But welcome, head coach Clay Helton.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate y'all.
Ain't nothing better than beating App State, Coach, especially at the Rock.
Well, I tell you, I'm so proud for our kids and so proud for our fans. You know how special this is to both groups, and to go up there and do something that hasn't been done a lot, the second time since 2007, and to watch our kids and for them to be able to show the character that they have, the fight that they have on national TV, and just play their best game all together. It was special. Like I said afterwards, God gives you adversity. It makes you stronger, and it makes you more complete. And it's really bonded our team together, and so proud for them and proud for our community, because I know for 365 more days, we get a huge sense of pride about that win.
No matter what level of college football, this is one of the best rivalries. 33 straight years, 40-something years we played each other, dating back to 1AA when we were independent. I remember the 1987 Ice Bowl up that way, and then in the SoCon, it was the two of us with the blue collar. And so there's no surprise that the margin of victory is always really tight. And we got off to a 19-3 start, and we'll talk about that a little bit more and how it finished up. But, I mean, we did. We scored 19 in the first half it was 19-3. But all phases of the game really clicked.
Yeah, we really went in there and said, okay, hey, we're playing with no fear. We're going to attack and attack from the get-go. I thought we did that offensively with tempo. You saw that early in the game, and we took our shots. And one of the guys that you'll be talking to tonight, Marcus Sanders, just did an amazing job on the third play, a one-on-one situation that really broke the game open. I thought gave our guys a tremendous boost of confidence. And then defensively, I thought we did a really nice job. Coach Bailey did a great job of dialing up pressures, especially on early downs, holding the leading rusher in the conference to 40 yards, and really getting him in third and long situations. And, you walk out of there with only allowing 28% efficiency on third down. That's a great night. And then what can you say about the specialists? I know that's your field.
I love it.
All three specialists, I thought, performed at an extremely high level. Tripp kicks 4 field goals. Alex has a 42.7-yard net average. Their average starting position was 20-yard line in the first half, 26-yard line in the second half. They had to play the long field. And then Evan Scroggins, he comes through with his best game, 3 touchbacks on a cold night, and hung the ball up there where our coverage teams could do a good. So it was really neat to watch all the kids play together as one and come away with a big road win.
On that note, we'll talk some more about offense and defense and the accolades in there, but I want to get this question in that was sent to me over the internet, and that is, in this day and age college landscape, how it is with the roster turnover and roster management, how do you maintain or keep a rivalry like this going?
Well, it's based on the communities. I really, the fan bases, our kids understand they're playing for something bigger than us. And they're playing, when you're a part of this game, you're writing your own story. You're writing your own history. And, I think about the Dalen Cobbs, and I think about, the O.J. Arnolds and Marcus, and, guys that this is their 4th game. This was their last opportunity to play App State. And they walk out of their senior year beating them 3 out of 4 times, beating them the last 2 times, going up and winning at the Rock. We played for each other and we played for our community. I think that's why it's so special. We know that you write your name in history. You write your name in that great story, and those kids did that in this game.
You mentioned the rivalry and Marcus being he's been here since his freshman year, and again his senior year getting to knock off Appalachian State numerous times, 6-2 against the 2 rivals of Appalachian State and our in-state rival in Georgia State as well. And J.C. French, career high 352 yards. Marcus Sanders, career high 127 yards, 6 catches. Camden Brown comes through with 97, and we were trying to get that run game going. O.J. Arnold, 105 yards, but it was really those big carries in the 4th quarter at the end of the game.
Yeah, we always say we run the ball to win.
We did.
And in that 4th quarter, just some huge plays by O.J. and that offensive line. When they got a little momentum going in that late third, early 4th quarter, we get a big turnover on defense, and then we've got the ball after getting the onside kick, and we literally sat there and said, we are not coming off the field. We're gonna run the ball, we're gonna execute, and we're gonna finish this game. And credit to the offensive line and the runners and the wide receivers blocking on the perimeter. They held and made that commitment to each other and got it done.
Especially on that last play when he took it around the right side, getting the seal block there, and you're like, you gotta have it. You gotta have it. And he got enough, and then some.
It felt like the longest play ever. It felt like it was in slow motion when I was watching it. But you had to get around the first guy, and that was the key to the play. You had the other. You hope the speed of the motion gets you around the first one, and then you have 2 perimeter blockers on the other 2. So as soon as he got around that first guy that tried to clip his heels, I was like, it's ball game, it's over. And great job by O.J. just, making that first one miss with speed and agility and strength. And he wasn't going to be stopped. I mean, I told App on the phone, I said, just keep handing it to 22. He's not going to get stopped right now.
And he was getting great blocking, and those guys are all upstairs right now with J.C. French eating after every victory. J.C. French, the quarterback, brings the offensive line here to eat. He treats them upstairs in the blue room upstairs.
How about him? He saves his best for rivalry games. 4-0 in rivalry games as a starter.
It was spot on. It was great. He made some great passes and good reads along the way. The offense inside the 20, do want to mention this. We kicked the field goals. I know we got to go to break here, but he really came through in clutch when we really needed him, because you're talking about an Appalachian State team that was #1 in the conference in red zone defense, top 15, I think, in the nation in red zone defense. So I wasn't really surprised a little bit, so we were going to take every point we could get.
Yeah, it was one of those nights where we knew it was going to be a tough night. They're really good down there. They're bend but don't break. And when you have 494 yards and you only score 25 points, you know you're going up against a good squad. We hurt ourselves a little bit on 2 of the drives with penalties inside the 10 that moved us back. We come up with 2 touchdowns. But Tripp doing his job, and what was really impressive, and you know this, when all of a sudden you make the first one and the second one you just get a little bit of a hold that's right off the spot, and you end up flubbing it, that could get in your mind. Correct. And that kid went just to the next play and said, Coach, don't worry, I got it. He makes the next 3, and we needed every one of them.
We used to always say you got to make it between your ears before you make it between the sticks. When we come back out of the break, we're going to talk a little defense here with Coach Clay Helton here at Wild Wing Cafe. You're watching Hail Southern Live.
Eagle Nation, this is Marcus Sack with MESAC Engineering. When we started our full-service engineering firm, there was a lot pulled from Coach Russell's playbook. MESAC Engineering is designed on precision performance with a do-right approach. Whether you're looking for water and wastewater engineering, transportation engineering, or a full suite of land surveying services, MESAC can deliver the right product at the right cost in the least amount of time. My wife Jennifer and I are both Georgia Southern alumni, and MESAC Engineering is proud to be a partner with Georgia Southern Athletics. Visit us online at mesac.com. Go Eagles.
Your cargo transportation choice in Savannah and the Southeast. For freight management, consolidation, warehousing, and more, including flexible and responsive drayage solutions. Your success is our final destination. Savannah Logistics Group.
A logistics company that strives to deliver the best drivers, employees, and customer experience through our core values of empowerment, innovation, and consistency. Savannah Logistics Group, a proud supporter of Georgia Southern Athletics.
Eagle Nation, this is William Martin from Southern Exchange Company. We're proud to always bring you the best selection of Georgia Southern gear for game day and every day. Make sure to stop by and visit us at our store across from campus on Chandler Road or online at southernexchangecompany.com. Follow Southern Exchange on social media at SXC Statesboro for the latest gear in stock. Southern Exchange Company, the official merchandiser of Georgia Southern Athletics.
Hey Eagles fans, it's college football season, and SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of Hail Marys and walk-on heroes. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the action this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Georgia Southern football games or to any other live event in your area, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of the Georgia Southern Eagles. Let's go Eagles! SeatGeek.
The passion.
He's going to take it to the house. Dinner's cooking. Touchdown.
The fury.
There was flames on that ball.
The speed.
35, 40. There he goes. Down the sideline.
The best in college football.
Toward the end zone. Got it for 6 points.
You cannot hitch the wagon. Put the ponies in the barn. Back to the end zone. 30, 20.
This is the College Football Blitz. Listen all season long on College Sports Now on the Varsity Network.
Which schools will take home the prestigious Learfield Directors Cup for the top college athletic programs for the 2025-26 college athletic season? Check out the criteria and follow the year-long standings of your favorite team at L Directors Cup on the X platform or online at thedirectorscup.com. Trophies will be awarded in June 2026 to the winning institutions in all college sports divisions. The Learfield Directors Cup, powered by NACTA, the crowning achievement in college athletics.
Welcome back to Hail Southern Live, presented by Morris Bank. Make sure to tweet your questions to @GS Sports Network. Now, let's return live to Wild Wing Cafe. Once again, here's the voice of the Eagles, Danny Reed.
And once again, this is Terry Harvin filling in for Danny Reed. Make sure you tune in to men's basketball. Great victory the other night and a great effort by Coach Hanna and the Georgia Southern women's basketball and a sold-out crowd at the Hill, the first time ever. Women's basketball as LSU came into town, and both programs looking really sharp and hopefully to get ready for conference play. Hanging out here with Coach Clay Helton. Good to have you back here, Coach. Let's jump into the defense, shall we? And appreciate y'all being here tonight. And for those of you watching on the internet, thank you for being here. I know Kevin and Angie throwing out some comments. Stephen Watkins got one. You know what? Let's go straight to SWAT.
Yeah.
SWAT asked, Coach, at this point in the year, who is a guy that has really stepped up that you might not have been counting on this early in the season?
Well, I know we know these names now, but anytime that you lose Derwin Burgess and the production that he had for us the 2 previous years on the outside and the big plays that he made, you needed somebody to be able to step up and be able to fill that role. And not only did we get one, we got 2. You got one here tonight in Marcus that is having his best year as an Eagle by far. Tremendous senior year, making big plays down the field, and then Cam Brown, who you bring a newcomer in that's looking for his opportunity. He hasn't played a significant amount of time, and you're just looking at him going, gosh, I think this guy can break out. And those 2 guys have totally changed our offense to where you just can't glue in on OJ and glue in on the center of the field. If you go man-to-man, they're going to hurt you on the outside.
Well, you just hit on something because, Cam, the way he started off, you could say, I'm going to lock down this guy. You go right ahead and you see what Marcus does. Or I'm going to lock down on him. Watch out for Cobb.
Yeah, no question.
You got so many weapons there.
And the tight end. I tell you what, you look at Amon Green with 2 huge
what
catches.
What a great addition he's been.
2 explosive plays that set us deep in the red zone. Both plays got us into field goal range. And, so that it's really been a great mix of being able to have Marcus and Cam on the outside and really have the big 3 inside with Amon, Dalen Cobb, and OJ. And it's made for a nice mix of skill players.
Nice mix. Let's go to defense.
Yes.
What a great mix that was on Thursday night. The Killer Bees, your linebackers, the guys that have come in, great leadership. The guys up front, they faced some injury. Next man up. Your corners, your safeties did a good job. We held the leading rusher to 40 yards. App State was held to, 77 yards.
Yeah.
They weren't going to beat us with the run, were they?
Yeah, Terry, we made a commitment in that game that if you were going to beat us, it was going to be through the arm of the quarterback. And so we went pressure early on our early downs and said, okay, if you're going to beat us, the quarterback's got to have a good night. And so to be able to stop the leading rusher to only 40 yards on the night, I thought was huge. It got us to those 3rd and 7 pluses. And if you let MJ Stroud and crew allow them to just go and allow to just rush, they're going to make things happen. They have 3 sacks on the night. MJ Stroud is just having a magnificent year. He's one of the better pass rushers in our league right now. And so it was great to see that mix of 1st and 2nd down efficiency mixed with high pressure 4-man rush on 3rd down.
And because you're a former quarterback, coach quarterbacks, the sacks are great. But when you're getting that close in the pressure, you feel it. So it affects the throws. You see some short arm passes, releasing them quick because it's collapsing on them.
Yeah, you get hit 3 times and you're getting moved off your spot every other time. It affects you as a quarterback. It really does. And I thought we did an excellent job of that in the first half. Did just enough of it in the second half to, warrant a big turnover. Got the pressure where he had to get off his spot, shift to the right. Couldn't get the balance, releases the ball, and it ends up being a pick by Aiden Jackson. And so, if you can affect the quarterback on 3rd down, mistakes are going to happen. I thought we were going to get, maybe 2 or 3 picks. We got hit in the chest a couple times where we didn't come up with it. But, man, did Aiden make a big play for us down there.
We talk about the mental aspect of the ball game. Let's talk about Aiden Jackson. Because the play prior, 4th and forever, and they converted. It looked like it went right between his hands, and you're thinking, how do you come back from that? Because he knew he should have had it.
Yeah, one from a situational mastering standpoint, 4th down and long in that situation, you hope you just get the knockdown and you gain another 30 yards is what you hope. But it's so hard as a young person to see that ball right there in your face, and then all of a sudden it goes through your hands. And he plays with such passion and such competitiveness. It hurt him. And thank God there was a timeout, just a lull there for a second so he could collect his thoughts, come back and get to the next play. And, as soon as that ball went up, up, I was like, there is no way he's coming down with this. He's coming down with this ball. He's not making that mistake twice.
And it was a tough catch, and he made it. And again, being up in the radio booth, you can look down and see him during that timeout. Coach Bailey, coach is talking to him, getting him right, getting his head right. He came back and stepped up. You held Appalachian State. You talk about their average starting position, 20-something yard line, and long 3rd and 7. They were a 38% third down conversion until we played them.
Yeah, they were 28% on the night, which was a tremendous number defensively, and it gave us the opportunity to get the ball back and be able to put points up in the first half and get up 19-0. And the field position that was set by Evan and Alex, and not turning the ball over. Third game in a row without a turnover. We lead the league in fewest turnovers given up right now. We're doing a nice job of that. It's creating a long field for offenses, and all of a sudden you try to make those 10, 12, 14 play drives. There's mistakes that happen, and that's what happened at.
You mentioned field position. You mentioned Alex. I was going to go with that as we wrapped it up. What an asset he is.
Oh,
I mean, even when he rolled out, he had the wherewithal to know when to kick it, to try to hit it to one of those guys. It still went 38 yards and netted it.
I tell you what, be a left-footed punter that could sprint to the right and still kick it with his left. I can't. I'm right-handed, right. I couldn't do anything going to the
No, I can't either. I was talking to Blake about that.
But he has such athleticism to be able to put the ball wherever he wants. He's not letting returners have the opportunity to return. We say it's our ball and they don't get to play with it. His location punch and how high he hangs it up, it's dropping at 43 yards because of the hang time, and people aren't getting the return on it. And so it's been really good.
And Blake and Beck have done a really good job on the coverage and getting downfield. They had some really good return men, and they didn't have the opportunity to return the ball. Talk about athletes. When we come back, I'm going to talk about a great wide receiver. We've already talked about him tonight. Marcus Sanders will be with us. For Coach Clay Helton, this is Terry Harvin. You're watching Hail Southern Live at Wild Wing Cafe.
For 79 years, Braswell Food Company has been crafting delicious specialty products with a commitment to quality and family tradition. Our top-selling red pepper jelly is a sweet, spicy delight made with only the finest ingredients. Perfect for appetizers, glazes, or your favorite recipes. From our family to yours, Braswell's brings time-honored recipes and premium quality to every jar. Taste the tradition with America's top-selling and award-winning jams, dressings, sauces, and mustards. Braswell's is available at grocers nationwide, or visit our website, www.braswells.com.
Nothing kicks off your game better than a handful of Georgia peanuts. Power-packed with protein, essential nutrients, and great taste. Georgia peanuts are the MVP for affordability, sustainability, and nutrition. To score life's touchdowns with recipes and fun facts, check out GAPeanuts.com. The perfectly powerful peanut is brought to you by the family farmers of the Georgia Peanut Commission.
Peanuts! Get your peanuts!
Since 1945, the Sack Company has established its reputation by safely providing high-quality construction services. The Sack Company consistently demonstrates the highest level of professionalism, safety, and attention to details. Their hands-on experience in all phases of construction assure that you will get quality performance in a timely and cost-effective method. Accountability, care, excellence, innovation, integrity, safety, teamwork. The Sack Company. We bring business to life.
At Tidewater Equipment Company in Brooklyn, we understand how important every hour is when you're farming. We have an exceptional parts and service department, an extensive used equipment inventory, and we are exclusive distributors of Case IH tractors, planters, sprayers, combine balers, and more. We're here for everything you need when it comes to agriculture. Visit Tidewater in Brooklyn or online at TidewaterEquip.com, your premier Case IH tractor dealer. To those who work in acres, not ours, we thank you.
There's a science to preparing your home for hurricane season in coastal Georgia and South Carolina.
And Window World is here to help. Our impact-rated windows and doors are tough and tested to protect your home from damaging wind, debris, and rain. Right now, take advantage of special financing with no interest if paid in full within 15 months. Call for your free consultation today. Window World of coastal Georgia and South Carolina.
Your local hurricane impact specialist.
Next time you need a dozer, a light tower, a scissor lift, or any other job site supplies, call Yancey Rents at 1-844-YNC-RENT or visit yancey-rents.com and get the best maintained equipment in Georgia. With 17 locations around the state and a new expanded lineup of equipment ready to be rented right now, Yancey Rents wants to be your preferred rental supplier in Georgia. Again, that's 1-844-YNC-RENT or visit yancey-rents.com.
BBWH Insurers, owned and operated by Georgia Southern alumni, has been serving Southeast Georgia since 1888. Our partnerships with quality A-plus rated carriers such as the Central Mutual Insurance Companies provide affordable and comprehensive coverage for your family and business. BBWH Insurers protects and supports our own. That's our true blue promise to you. Call me, Ashley Ellis, at 912-764-9602 or visit us online at bbwhins.com. And go Eagles!
Hello, I'm Benjamin Franklin, and as you know, I am all about the Benjamins, yes. So, I play Cash Pop from the Georgia Lottery. Just pick one number from 1 to 15 to win, with over 27,000 winners a week. Oh, I could rap about that. Cash Pop, bippity bop, play on your phone or your sweet laptop. Benji's in the house!
Pick one number, any number from 1 to 15, and get winning. Play Cash Pop from the Georgia Lottery. Play responsibly.
This is Hail Southern Live, powered by Learfield, live at Wild Wing Cafe in Statesboro. Here's Danny Reed.
Welcome back to Wild Wing Cafe and Hail Southern Live. Glad you all are attending tonight. Thanks for being here and always supporting us. Danny Reed is on the road. Make sure you tune in to men's basketball. It'll be a great game against Florida Gulf Coast. It should be a good one, just like it was last night. I'm standing up this time because I'm tired of everybody being so much taller than I am. And we have 6'2" wide receiver Marcus Bernard Sanders Jr.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Whitney wanted to make sure I had to get your full name in there. Wide receiver who I wrote down notes for you, and what stood out to me is I thought you've been here your whole career since you were a freshman out of Montezuma, Georgia.
Yes, sir.
Is that Macon County?
Yes, sir.
Who was that coach of yours?
Dexter Copeland.
Man, what a great coach you had. No wonder you're a great wide receiver. He's a great one.
Yes, sir.
Stay ready, stay hungry. That's what I wrote down. Look right there. See, I think I made it up. That's what I thought about with you.
Yes, sir.
Staying ready, staying hungry, when it's your time.
Yes, sir.
It was your time Thursday night, wasn't it?
Yes, sir.
Third play from scrimmage, what happened?
47-yard touchdown.
47 right in the breadbasket, wasn't it?
Yes, sir.
Does that set the tempo in Boone or not?
Most definitely. Most definitely.
Did you feel like it when you came into that ball game, you're on your field, you're kind of loosening up, and you know sometimes as an athlete, you just know it.
Uh-huh.
You know, this is my night, I got it.
Yes,
Did you
sir.
have that?
Really just the same thing, just to attack. Just have that mindset to go and attack every time. So.
And you did. Third play from scrimmage kind of set the tempo.
Yes, sir.
Career night, 6 catches, 127 yards. You had Camden Brown on the other side with another 6 catches, so it's kind of like pick your poison, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And
yes, sir.
How about your quarterback? He came through pretty big, didn't he?
Yes, sir. He played wonderful.
There's a reason he's feeding that big old offensive line, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
You got to have that. I mentioned Camden Brown to you.
Mm-hmm.
You've been here since you were a freshman, so you understand the culture. You understand what Coach Helton's all about. Your wide receiver coach, BJ, he's a great one, wasn't he?
Yes, sir.
Oh, man, you should have
Yes,
seen
sir.
him play in college.
I've seen a few.
Not only could he catch it, but he could throw down a block.
Oh, yes, sir. Of course.
But bringing in, you got new players coming in this world of transfer portals and these guys coming in. How do you instill or how do you talk to them about the culture of the program and the expectations when they come in?
Really, I just lead by example. I just show them by example. Coaching still loves toughness, discipline, united. So I just show them by example that that's what needs to be done, and that's what we need to do to win in everything that we do in everyday life. So all the things that we learn from this program, you can use it to your everyday life, and especially on the field. So yeah, so I just lead by example, show them like being on time, doing all the small things right, and just being accountable and disciplined. So yeah.
Well, I can tell you do the little things. I watch your routes quite a bit.
Yes, sir.
And talking about holding each other accountable and pushing each other.
Mm-hmm.
Our defensive back stepped up pretty big in the ball game, and you
Yes,
guys,
sir.
y'all go at it during practice.
Yes, sir. We go at it. We go and compete. We compete every day. I try to give them my best. They give me their best. So I know when the game comes, it's going to be what I expect it to be.
Who talks the most smack back there besides Chance Gamble, because he's not practicing right now? Who is the biggest smack talker in practice? Because Chance gives Turner Helton a lot of grief, by the way. Says he's always going to interception. So
Yes,
who is that defensive back that just runs his mouth the whole time?
Well, I say Aiden Jackson. Me and him bump heads a lot, so yeah, I feel like he made me better. So we just go back and forth all day, every day at practice. Yeah, so Aiden, that's my guy. He talked the most trash. Definitely, he talked the most trash.
So when you beat him, you get that throws
Oh
enjoyment.
yeah. Oh yeah.
All right, here's one for you. Since you've been here since your freshman year, and we've already talked about Dexter Copeland, talked about the influence you have on the younger players. Who's been the influence on you that got you to this point now?
Of course, Coach Helton, Coach Applin, of course, Coach BJ. He teaches me to have the right mindset and always be ready and stay hungry, like you said. So he taught me he taught all of us the shark mentality. So we just go attack and just bring your
shark
best.
mentality?
Yes, sir. Shark mentality. Just bring your best, and yeah.
He pushes you pretty hard, doesn't he?
Very hard, and I really appreciate that because the outcome is showing. It's showing all the things that he instilled in us. It's showing with me and Cam and all the guys coming along in the receiving room.
Coach BJ looks like he could still play too, doesn't he?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
How
sir.
about some of the younger up-and-coming wide receivers?
I feel like it's going to be very great. I try to make sure to show them like how it's going to be for them when they time come. Like you got Carmelo, Jordan Woolen, you got Brian, you got Dylan, you got the guys that's going to be stepping up next year, make big plays for us. Yeah, I just make sure that they come along and they come along.
They're coming along.
Yes,
They're
sir.
going to be good.
Yes, sir.
How about, let's go back to App State for a minute. You're a senior. You got a chance to beat Appalachian State at the Rock. Talk about the emotions of that when the game was over, coming into it, and then afterwards.
It felt good. It's hate week, so you feel me? They gonna bring their best, and we gonna bring our best, and the emotion's gonna be high. So you just gotta keep your mindset where it needs to be, so you can compete at a high level and stay focused. And I feel like going into that game, it was just it's just another game. We just gotta go and attack and make sure we do the things we do to win. After the game, it felt great. So yeah, that's what we wanted. So of course, it's gonna feel great.
There's a lot of players on the other side of the ball for App that you probably played against in high school too, so y'all know each other. So afterwards, there's probably a little bit of that too, huh?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Kinda,
I saw it. I saw the jawing on the field.
Yeah, it was like that, but I try to stay out of those situations and just keep my, even though we won, respect the other team always. I always respect the other teams, even though they are rivals. So, yeah, that's what I just try to do, try to respect the other
Speaking
team.
of respect, your strength and conditioning coach, a Marine.
Yes, sir.
Happy birthday to the Marines again, Jacob Byron. So I'm up there talking to the offensive line, and I said, is there anything I need to talk to Marcus about? They said, yeah, ask him about Coach Byron, workout. So what's the story? Are you like his pet project here? Are y'all like besties or what?
That's my guy. That's my best friend in the weight room. For real. He pushed me.
Doesn't always feel like it though, does it?
Nah, not every time. He be on me. He be on me extremely hard. He pushed me because I know what he wants from me. So, and when I see that he pushing me as hard as he can, that just shows me that how much he cares for me and he want me to succeed. And yeah,
That's great.
Yeah, I love it. I love Coach Byron. Appreciate you, Coach Byron, because it be a lot of hard times in there. He give me HELL. So.
Well, you better love him. He's pretty big, so I think he could take both of us. Hey, speaking of love, Eagle Nation loves you. You've been here for 4 years since you were a freshman. Talk about your time here, your greatest memories here of being at Georgia Southern, and what you want to say to Eagle Nation as you get ready to walk off the stage.
I just want to say thank you, Eagle Nation, for having me. I really just enjoyed just the whole process. My brothers, my coaches, I just enjoy every bit of it. I wouldn't want to change it for nothing else. So I just love this experience coming in here with Coach Helton. I really appreciate you bringing me here. And I just want to thank the whole Eagle Nation for having me and just being in this special place.
Well, thank you for being here. Thank you for being an Eagle, being a great representative of Georgia Southern.
Yes, sir.
And now we're going to let you go enjoy some great wings from Wild Wings.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Ladies and gentlemen, your wide receiver, Marcus Sanders. We'll be back to wrap it up with Coach Clay Helton here on Hail Southern Live at Wild Wing Cafe.
Your cargo transportation choice in Savannah and the Southeast. For freight management, consolidation, warehousing, and more, including flexible and responsive drayage solutions. Your success is our final destination. Savannah Logistics Group.
A logistics company that strives to deliver the best drivers, employees, and customer experience through our core values of empowerment, innovation, and consistency. Savannah Logistics Group, a proud supporter of Georgia Southern Athletics.
Eagle Nation, this is William Martin from Southern Exchange Company. We're proud to always bring you the best selection of Georgia Southern gear for game day and every day. Make sure to stop by and visit us at our store across from campus on Chandler Road or online at southernexchangecompany.com. Follow Southern Exchange on social media at SXC Statesboro for the latest gear in stock. Southern Exchange Company, the official merchandiser of Georgia Southern Athletics.
Hey, Eagles fans, it's college football season, and SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of Hail Marys and walk-on heroes. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the action this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Georgia Southern football games or to any other live event in your area, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of the Georgia Southern Eagles. Let's go Eagles! SeatGeek.
Next time you need a dozer, a light tower, a scissor lift, or any other job site supplies, call Yancey Rents at 1-844-YNC-RENT or visit yancey-rents.com and get the best maintained equipment in Georgia. With 17 locations around the state and a new expanded lineup of equipment ready to be rented right now, Yancey Rents wants to be your preferred rental supplier in Georgia. Again, that's 1-844-YNC-RENT or visit yancey-rents.com.
The passion.
He's going to take it to the house. Dinner's cooking. Touchdown.
The fury.
There was flames on that ball.
The speed.
35, 40. There he goes. Down the sideline.
The best in college football.
For the end zone. Got it for 6 points. You cannot hitch the wagon. Put the ponies in the barn. Back to the end zone. 30, 20.
This is the College Football Blitz. Listen all season long on College Sports Now on the Varsity Network.
Which schools will take home the prestigious Learfield Directors Cup for the top college athletic programs for the 2025-26 college athletic season? Check out the criteria and follow the year-long standings of your favorite team at L Directors Cup on the X platform or online at thedirectorscup.com. Trophies will be awarded in June 2026 to the winning institutions in all college sports divisions. The Learfield Directors Cup, powered by NACDA, the crowning achievement in college athletics.
This is Hail Southern Live, powered by Learfield, live at Wild Wing Cafe in Statesboro. Here's Danny Reed.
Welcome back to Hail Southern Live. This is Terry Harvin filling in for Danny Reed at Wild Wing Cafe in Statesboro, the official partner of your Georgia Southern Eagles. Wrap it up today's segment with head coach Clay Helton. Coach, as we get ready to look forward, which I know you already are, salute to service is Saturday against Coastal Carolina. I saw Sergeant Kevin Hoffman here tonight. We've got to honor our Marine right here on the Marine birthday here. And Jacob, it's good to have him. I know you're very proud. But I want to get right into a question from Kevin and Angie out of Brookline, Georgia. Coach, how does beating Appalachian State at the Rock impact the team going into this week's game with Coastal?
Yeah, that's a great question, Kevin and Angie. You know what, I came away from probably the biggest thing that happened at the Rock was the confidence that was built, especially defensively. And I could feel it go as we started the game and go throughout the game. There was a point, I think the first drive of the second half, where all of a sudden we come up with a big stop. And every kid, I mean, had his fist up, which signals fourth down. And you could just see the big chest, big eyes, the pride that was coming off them, the swagger, the confidence, and that's something that, we've needed, and the defense defense, I thought, really brought it. They led the way in the first half and really made a statement early, and I thought that confidence was built, and we need to carry that confidence into the next game.
Well, Coastal Carolina is coming in with a 6-3 overall record. They are 5-1. Their lone loss was to Old Dominion. They're riding a 4-game win streak. They've knocked off ULM, Appalachian State, Marshall, and then last week, Georgia State. The last matchup, we won 26-6. They're looking to break a 2-game losing streak on their end. I say all that to get to Kyle Ellis's question. How do we feel about Saturday?
Yeah, going to be a great football game. You know, every game in this conference is hard, and here's a team that comes in that's, you know, really riding a hot streak. You know, they changed quarterbacks 4 games ago, really changed their identity, and sometimes that happens. You know, there's 61 new players on this team. It's a different team from last year. All of a sudden you have a little bit of a slow start for their team early. They make a quarterback change. They make a kind of an offensive philosophy change. Start running the ball. You saw 300-plus rushing yards last week, 123 of those by the quarterback. And so, you know, this is a game that we're going to have to stop the run again and really, you know, try to get this team in 3rd and long situations. They play a little bit of a different defense. They play that odd front with the star that a lot of folks are going to. So the picture changes on you as the ball is snapped. You know, JC's going to have to do a great job of post-snap reading, seeing what happens once the ball is snapped and seeing what the coverage is going to. And you're going to have to be able to, you know, take care of that star player that fills the lanes in the run game. So the offensive line has a big challenge. This is going to be a really good football game. This team has scored 40-plus points in the last 3 games. And so they're riding a hot streak. They control their own destiny. This is a big game for both teams. We're fighting like heck for postseason play. They're fighting to, you know, try to go play JMU for the eastern side. So we look forward to Saturday and the opportunity to compete at the highest level.
You mentioned how many points they've scored of late. Their average for the season is 24. That's because you mentioned their slow start. We just faced a team that was heavy pass versus run when perhaps they should have run the ball more. I think it was 65-35 split. This team's averaging 193 yards on the ground, 141 in the air, 334 overall, 3rd down, 37%.
Yeah, it's really something that when you look at it from a completion ratio standpoint, they're averaging right around 54%. And so, you know, hopefully you can get them in those 3rd and long situations like we were able to do in the week prior against App State and kind of force their hand to be able to put that ball in the air.
How important is it going to be Saturday? I already mentioned salute to service. Our military, how important it is to not, I mean, of course it is to our country, but I'm talking about the emphasis right here in Statesboro and Georgia Southern, because we are a very, very friendly military school. We have a base right here. I already mentioned Sergeant Hoffman. Hinesville's right down Fort Stewart, right down the road. Hunter, right in Savannah.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's always been a special game for me and our community. You know, the military does so much for us that they give us the freedom to play the game that we love. And, you know, to be able to honor them on this Saturday, it's been awesome in the past to watch the community come out just for that reason. This was, if you remember, the all-time record game, attendance record game, was our salute to service game against Coastal 2 years ago. So I look forward to Eagle Nation coming out, seeing a great football game, honoring our troops. Coach Byron, thank you for your service and all you do, and for us, you know, and all our military men and women. It's a very, very special game, and I can't wait to get going with it.
I know Andy in the equipment room always does a good job of picking the uniform or the helmet. We all get excited about it, and I think the players do especially.
Well, I tell you what, it's Sergeant Hoffman is actually bringing the helmet to us on Thursday.
On the motorcycle again?
Yeah, he's bringing it to us on Thursday to let our players get a sneak peek at it. Andy has done it again with the military appreciation apparel. I got a sneak peek at that today. Marcus and the crew are going to go absolutely nuts when they see it. Probably a couple coaches too, but this is always a special game for a lot of reasons, and man, can't wait till Saturday.
You mentioned the attendance. We set a record last time we played Coastal at home. And with a few minutes left, this is a big stretch for us. Every game, we got to win every game. How impactful is it playing at home with the crowds that we've been having?
Yeah, you know, Paulson has just been fantastic. Our students, our alumni, our fans. You know, you look at, we're on pace to break another attendance record.
Yep.
If we have a great last 2 games, we're ahead of pace from last year. So we have that opportunity, and so. Eagle Nation, come out this weekend, support some kids that are fighting like heck for this university, and to get us to our 4th bowl game in a row, which would be Marcus Sanders, Dalen Cobb, O.J. Arnold, and crew. That would be the first players in the history of the school to make it to 4 straight bowl games. So come support these kids in what they're trying to accomplish. Come support our military, and it's what we do as Eagles, is we come out and support each other, and I look forward to having everybody there Saturday.
If you don't have your tickets already, single season tickets are available right now. Single game tickets are available. So reach out to Taylor Dunn or JP Stansel at the ticket office. They'll take great care of you. There are some really good seats available. In fact, there's not a bad seat in the house. You can stand up, you can sit in the hill. The students are going to be out. But get there early and tailgate, because how cool is the Eagle Walk?
And it's going to be a beautiful, I mean, it's going to be 74 degrees in the afternoon. It's going to be a nice, cool night at night, just not a cloud in the sky. Eagle Walk is so special. And then when you see the military appreciation, there's some special things that I'm not allowed to say right now that the university, I think, has in hand also that I'm fired up for. I can't wait to see. It's going to be special. So come out and watch Eagle Nation.
It's special because y'all haven't told us yet either. Usually I get a little bit of I get a little sneaky peek on some stuff.
I got top-level clearance in a lot of things today, and my juices got flowing.
I thought with this new job I got, I might get some of this info, but
you don't have high clearance
I
yet.
know, I don't have it yet. But I have you, Eagle Nation. So thanks for being here tonight. Thanks for watching online. Special thanks to Colin Lacey, the straw that stirred the drink tonight to make sure that we could get on air. I appreciate you. Jacob, happy birthday to Marines. And Marcus, let's have another career game Saturday. Deal? All right, Eagle Nation. I'll see you Saturday at Allen E. Paulson Stadium. Go Eagles. GATA, just one more time.